Hello there everyone, you're looking at an arcade block. This is a grab block from Arcade Block. This is the special box you can order alongside other Nerd Block boxes, and it has a collection of items from other previous arcade blocks, whatever the box might be. So there tend to be some interesting mix of things in here. It's a medium weight sort of box being taken apart in January 2017 there. So let's see what we've got. So once I've had an arcade block, so I'm hoping not to have many duplicate items from ones that I have purchased myself. So a few of them at geeksubscriptionbox.com reviewed. So we'll start off, as you'd expect, there's a t-shirt in here, so let's shake this one apart. The thing about these being a grab block is we may not know, that we being me, what all these items are. So here you have a nice blue t-shirt. I do like the print, the yellow glowing type design there, some kind of eye. But as to exactly what franchise it is, I will find out for the review at geeksubscriptionbox.com, but I really couldn't tell you. But it is a nice design, probably some sci-fi type one, unless maybe that's a magnifying glass or an eye or something in between. So we've got a few more items in here to move on to. So next, I think this could be some kind of pin. It's a gun, typical of the kind you get in a, I suppose, in an arcade game. It's Arcade Block exclusive, based on the logo there. And yeah, it looks interesting enough. Not one of the things I have too much time to do anything with, but, or too much use for, I should say. But there you go. Let's move on next. We've got Five Nights at Freddy's 8-Bit Balloon Boy. So this is another exclusive. It says so at the side. This looks an interesting one. Presumably some Lego type bricks. And you build up this 8-bit. It does look very like an 8-bit computer character there, so it's an interesting design. I can't quite remember what this game is there. Well, although suggesting it's Five Nights at Freddy's, which isn't one that I remember playing too well, but there we go. So look, an interesting set of items from McFarlane Toys in Arizona. So put Five Nights at Freddy's there. We'll keep going with, I think, some socks, which are always useful. These are these thick type of socks, sports socks, or as I call them, crew socks, made by BioWorld, and these are Star Fox Zero. So it's quite difficult to see exactly what they look like, but they're mainly blue, but with the Star Fox type design there at the top. So they look useful enough. No heel, as is typical with these type of sports socks, but they'll be useful. Keeping going with this grab block, then we have a poster. With that question there, I think it's probably Mario and possibly Mario Kart, because I can see a little bit of a vehicle, but unfortunately I just can't tell from this angle. I'm not going to try and unwrap this, but there's a poster here made by Pyramid International, Leicester, UK, not too far from really where I am, but there we go. And so finally we're going to Batman Arkham Knight. So that's the video game series of Batman, and it's Catwoman, so a very famous character from the franchise. Interesting looking figure from DC Collectibles. Got Catwoman, got a whip there, some various hands, which I presume you can plug in and exchange. Let's look around the back, and there are some of the other characters in the series 2, including Commissioner Gordon, Robin, Nightwing, and many others. And what else do we have in here? We've got some adverts for the new type of gamer block, as Arcade Block is being told. So these must have been slotted in to go with that, because it's now becoming two versions of Arcade Block, one for everyone, Gamer Block E, and one for mature audiences, Gamer Block M there, which looks quite interesting. And also I've got a voucher here which is $10 credit for the Nerd Block shop, same as normal in there. I don't tend to be able to use those because of how they are. So let's just run through what we've got again. So we have an interesting t-shirt, pair of socks there from Star Fox Zero, this 8-bit Balloon Boy figure, the Batman Arkham Knight figure there, Catwoman, got an interesting little pin, and a poster. So not too bad as far as grab blocks go. Hope you've enjoyed us looking inside an Arcade Block grab block. You can always pick these up alongside your main Nerd Block orders. Do check out the main review at geeksubscriptionbox.com, where I'll try and fill in the blanks and work out which monthly boxes these items came from. Thanks for watching.